Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Tony Perks, and today we're going to be getting into the trick switch backside 180, some hacks I picked up along the way, and we're going to see how we do it. So let's get right into this video. All right, so there is going to be skating in this video, don't worry. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to watch some clips. I went to the skate park, warmed up, did a few of them, and my goal was to do switch back 180 like flat ground. There's a bank to bank, I don't know what you call it, A-frame transition little thingy. I wanted to do it on there, and then there's a bank out that goes over a cone, and I want to do it over that. And then there's a little drop that's at the skate park. It's off like maybe like 2 or 3 foot little quarter pipe, and I wanted to do it off that. So let's watch the skating, and then I'm gonna go over how this is gonna go. Let's get it. All right, so let's do a couple of these switch back 180s real quick because it's pretty cold and I don't really feel like warming up that much. So let's just get right to this shindiggy. So there's one thing that really helped was when you're doing a switch, you want to kind of start to wind your shoulders as you go to attempt. So like you don't have to over rotate. You know, if you ever do like a back 360 or you kind of wind up a lot, you don't need to wind up a lot. You just need to have your kind of shoulders kind of open to start the spin before you start the pop. So that's one thing I helped a lot, was starting to rotate my shoulders before I even popped. Second thing, the trick is mainly, at least the way I do it, in the back foot. So as you pop and you start rotating your shoulders and you pop, the board's gonna start automatically turning that way as your shoulders are going. And so what I do is, as I pop and I start to kind of turn, I get the peak of my ollie, I'll use my back leg and kind of push it and guide the board. It's kind of late, almost like a late switch back 180, but I'll use my back foot to guide the full 180. So my front foot doesn't really do too much, but my back foot is the one that's really doing the motion and the guiding of the trick. So you kind of wind up, switch, pop, and as you pop, your body's gonna start turning that backside, but you maybe not gonna really rotate full way. So what you do is you take your back leg and you like push it back behind you, like your whole body rotates behind you. So your main part of the trick is like your back foot will be pulling the rotation of the trick. The other thing I learned too was if you commit to doing the trick, it becomes so much easier. I didn't put all the bells in here, but there was a few when I was jumping off the little quarter pipe that I just wasn't committing. Like right when I'd pop, it just didn't feel right. And I realized like after I did like 2 of them, I was able to do them like back to back consistently, like pretty much every other try. And I realized that if you stick it, it's so much easier to just get the trick done because it's not that hard. The board doesn't flip or leave. So it's kind of like every try, attempt your best to just like stay over and stay on it. Because the times I kicked out, all the times I really kicked out, I would say majority of them, like 80% of them, I could have probably landed. I was just, maybe I wasn't warmed up and I don't know. But that big factor of fully committing to the trick, even if it feels uncomfortable because you're winding up switch, you know, and you're kind of trying to rotate and turn your back legs to control the trick, it's better just to commit to it because you have way higher chance of just getting it even if it feels uncomfortable for this particular trick. And yeah, the next thing is roll away, you know, steezy and clean, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so let's recap a little bit. So make sure you wind up as you pop before you pop, wind your shoulders up so you're going to start turning that rotation for the switchback 180. Then next is once you pop and get to the peak of your like switch ollie, and the board's going to start rotating automatically when you pop. And once you do that, use your back leg to guide the board for the rest of the rotation. So you're probably going to do maybe like a 45-degree turn, maybe a little more at the peak of your switch ollie, and then the rest of your back foot's going to guide that whole thing back, and then just swing your arms and rotate, and you'll commit to the full motion. And then the last thing is just really commit, because I'm telling you, if you would have seen the bails, it was just I was quitting, but right when I'd pop, I just quit because it felt uncomfortable. But then I landed like one or two, and then I was like, oh, I figured out. And then it was just like pretty much every time I was just landing it or sticking on it. And I would say if I were to try probably 10 of them, I probably would have landed 8 of them. That's how easy it was once you figure it out. So those are some skate hacks. So yeah, that's the hack. I hope that helps you guys learn this trick. And post your switchback 180 once you do it. See if you can do them and see if these hacks work. If they help you kind of fine tune how to do switchback 180s really well. All right. Thanks guys for tuning in. Tony Perks, and I'm out of here on the next one. Peace, love, and hair grease.